Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. We are getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes tutorial, player level 14. We got the rewards from our last battle. And we have completed some quests. So we need to go back to the front. You go to quest. Wait, back up. I just noticed something. Let's go to store. It's free. It is a freebie. College dorm life rule number 1. Never turn down free food. Unless you want to starve. Anyways, and in the game, you want your gaming appetite as plenished up as you can get it. So let's go to quest. Achievement. Let's collect on the daily achievement. We're on that achievement. Alright, so they want us to finish 2 more hard battles. Well, we just got done with the last one that was on that tier 1. We now have Darkside tier 1 battle, but the normal difficulty. So sort of backtracking unnecessarily because we want to move forward. That's only player level, but we want to move forward in our battle tiers also. We want those to be opening up. When we hit hard battles, we will hit hard battles in the dark side because there will be a hard mode in that over there too. They want us to use 100. Okay, we already covered that in the last video. Use 100 energy or Cantina energy. You're basically just running the battles, war sim tickets. Finish 10 battles. So right now our focus does need to be on battles. Let's go to battle. And then dark side battles. Real quick, because I have been recently thrown off from the game's new layout. When we got started, we were looking at a different layout, right? I've been trying to work on a playlist for the mods, which is a feature you're going to have to deal with later on in the game. Just a matter of player levels before we start seeing those. And I'm hoping in the tutorial aspect of this new layout, they'll show me where they put it. And I have my suspicion what they did with it, which is going to be a bit of a whiplash if they did. They probably put the mods over in events, is my guess. And they're probably making that cycle with the challenges. Now, I'm talking ahead of what you're ready for right now, if this is your player level. But all in good time because that's not too far away. That's just around the corner for you. Trust me. So, we're going to go into campaigns, and that is at this table right here. That is this table right here that we want to go to. Select on it. Because this is the front door entry to campaigns. What we were looking at from the quest point, when you select on quest and you go, you press go in quest. You can think of this more or less like when you press go, you can look at this more or less as like the back door or the side door entry to the table. But if you're looking for the front door entry to a certain table for its certain purpose, this is campaigns. This is the store. This is shipment. So, let's go to campaigns. Let's go to dark side. And let me back up real quick. Once again, I'm so sorry. So, as you can see, we have 3 battle groups. We have the light side battles. We have the dark side. Well, that is too dark. We have the dark side battles. And then we have the Cantina battles. Um, so, we actually are ready for both the Cantina and the Dark Side battles. Yes, I see mod battles and fleet battles. Mod battles are not the same as mod challenges. And when we get to doing mods for the characters, as I pointed out, excuse me, frog in my throat. Anyways, we have to get the mod parts whenever this finally opens up. It will not open up until we reach character level 50 and we start going into mod battles. But to collect mods, one of the best ways in the past for many of us has been to farm them out of mod challenges, not mod battles. Since our new layout, I don't see it anywhere. I am looking, I'm hoping either through the tutorial process, they'll show me where they're taking y'all now, so I can actually see it for myself now too, unless I can find it sooner, which is my hope. I'm digging around, but my guess is that they put it over in events, which opens up at player level 15, the next level. Oops, get rid of that. Over here, events. The way they redesigned the game, they put the challenges in with events. And I'm pretty certain I saw the mod challenges in there yesterday. They're not there today. If it's anything like the other challenges, they do cycle from day to day. It's never the same challenges, except for Sundays. They have an overall special where you get to run all of the squad challenges. Mondays, you get to run all of the fleet challenges collectively together. Now, we're not quite there yet, but we're about to be. So when we get there, I'll bring this up again then. But again, mod battles is over here in the campaigns. But when you go to collecting mods for your character, whenever we get our characters leveled up to level 50, that's when we can start modding. But we need access to the mod battles and the mod challenges. And my recommendation: do not farm out of mod battles. It would have been farm out of mod challenges. But in the course of the time they were trying to lead us up to your modding, I'll be digging around to get my answers. Hopefully by then I will have already figured it out, so that I can explain to you how to work the mods when we finally get to that point. Because it's player level 50, and having the mod challenges unlocked for us, it will be a little while before we see that. Just maybe like a few days into your gaming here. So I know I kind of brought a future Easter egg here, or a spoiler here, but it is when I did the introduction to player level 2 tutorial, I pointed out about the different parts of your character, what you need to look for, and mods was one of them. You need to know the layout of your cantina, because otherwise you kind of look like either a squatter or a loiterer, just lost. And this is a cantina. For all you know, the protocol droid and the Twi'lek will think you're intoxicated, just wandering around the cantina, lost. You don't need them to call the Gamorrean guards on you. Anyways, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna get into the dark side battles. Wait, what did I just do? Pull out. No, don't pull out. This is what I get for talking too much. When I saw all the light side characters, that's what threw me off. I thought I accidentally went back to the light side battle. Okay, so I knew where I was going. I was just too busy talking. Cantina battles. We're gonna run Cantina battles. Because right now we just have access to one tier, we can get those 10 battles out of the way. Right now, you can, if you want, or maybe later. I've already rated it for my main account. They do offer a lot of perks for a level of cooperation with their gaming interest. Just throwing it out there. So we're going to run through the second battle. Everybody in that squad sucked. Remember, take the time to get to know your characters. Take the time to get to know what their defenses are and what their offenses are. In terms of their abilities, you can always check them over. Like I pointed out to you in player level 1 and player level 2 with Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka, and with Obi-Wan Kenobi Old Ben. Always get to know your characters. Boy, we got a lot of Night Sisters around here. Okay, so Cantina battles. Dulcimir, 1D. Go into this battle. I would imagine we'll probably see a player level up to 15 here any minute. We're here pretty soon, because each time you complete a battle, you power up. Alright, so I think we're coming near the end, or at least halfway on the first tier of the mod battles. Yep, got 3 more. Assuming we don't player level up before then. But we're definitely seeing progress. And see the beauty of powering up your characters, leveling them up, raritying them up, gearing them up, trading their abilities up. It allows your battles to be a breeze, but as you get stronger, you're going to get you're going to get paired up with other stronger opponents. And your battles are not always going to be this easy. Right now, this is an opportunity to get to familiarize yourself with who your characters are and what they can do. So get to know your characters. And there are a lot of characters to go through. There's a lot of characters even I don't have a full understanding on, and I have to take the time to kind of pull them off to the side and give them a little test spin in a battle to see how they fight and how they come out on the other side, you know? I mean, reading all the stat stuff is important, yes, but some people are kinetic learners, you know? They're not just only visual learners, they're not just auditory learners, they're kinetic learners. You got to get yourself in that battlefield and test it out. See what it looks like. And it looks as though we need one more battle for that one quest. We can knock it out right here, right now. I imagine when we come out the other side, we should see player level 15. So, brace for impact. I mean, promotion. Of course, anything I learned in my time in service, promotion usually meant more responsibility. You become way too dependable and reliable, and just one step closer to your future heart attack or stroke. I'm just kidding. But that is 10, and that is also Tier 1 for Cantina battles. We have completed Tier 1 of light side battles. We have completed Tier 1 of Cantina battles. Now we have the dark side Tier 1 battles to work through. We're about halfway through player level 14. So, let's step in here. And let's look at our primary focus characters. Let's go over to Obi-Wan Kenobi, old Ben. And let's train him up to 50. To level 50. No, let's not. Let's imagine we did. We're going to need more training bots, apparently. We'll get them up. Now, you generally, okay, for your abilities, your ability upgrades. So, kind of going back to breaking down your character situations. Mods are obtained from mod battles and mod challenges and shipment store. Relic amplifiers and mods, or your ability upgrades, are all obtained in the Cantina battles. You get those out of Cantina battles. Hold on. Gear parts and shards are kind of universal, almost. Between Cantina, shipments, Cantina battles, energy battles, like the light side and dark side battles, and fleet battles. Those are all areas you can find your gear parts. And of course, the training bots, we've been finding them in the light side, dark side energy battles. Probably why we didn't have any after a whole tier of Cantina battles. So light side energy battles, and probably shipment as well as store. You can find training bots. So let's go back to the front. I think we've upgraded all that we can. Let's go in here. Claim the daily stuff. Let's go to achievements. Claim. Journey quest. We got win 1 Cantina battle. We got Ahsoka shards. Win 10 battles with any version of Luke Skywalker in your squad. Collect the 10 Zetas. Or I think that's what those are. Zeta amplifiers. They were those these parts. Hold on. These purple things. They were kind of a big thing about 5 years ago when they were being introduced, but now I think the relic amplifiers kind of outdid them, and they are kind of just like naturally given out now in your rewards. But they are to be applied to your character's abilities. Let's go over to episode quest. Even though this era is about to end, if you have any unlocked, even though you don't have access to it, go ahead and collect on it because it's still collections. They don't really do you any good at this point. But when the new era gets started and you get so player leveled up to be able to be a part of the Coliseum, then you should be good to go with collecting those out of the episode quest. So, how did we not see 10 down here? What the heck? Alright, well, that was weird. Okay, let's go down to the episode track, collect whatever has opened up for us. Let's run over to collection. We have another promotion, another something to apply. Just, yeah, that's right, Ahsoka. We got shards for her, so now we can promote her rarity. Promote Ahsoka Tano Snips. Make her Master Jedi Anakin Skywalker proud of his Padawan. And let's go back. Looks like something popped up in Quest again. There's a lot of back and forth. But you want, honestly, if you're doing a lot of back and forth, that's a good thing. Because you're clearly accomplishing objectives, which is giving you more to work with. And the more you have to work with, the more you have to apply to your characters or unlock, the more you are powering up. So it may be like, why am I going back and forth? Just be grateful because you're actually powering up. Also be grateful this isn't the Star Trek game because the Star Trek game is even more disorienting than this. So we got Princess Leia, a 2-star rarity. We have mods we can put on her. Let's see if we have access to this one anywhere. Okay, so here's one thing I know the other day I pointed out not to waste too much sim tickets and shards, but now that we have a hard mode tier battle already played out, 3-star victories from the light side battles, the hard mode victories, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can get those gear parts you need, plus any character shard you are in need of. So, Leia, we are needing this Mark 1 Tactical HoloLens for Leia, for that gear tier upgrading for her. But we also need Rey promoted up. We have there's other gear parts that we are in need of, that we could be collecting for our other characters that are going to need these things. So, run the 5 sim tickets on the hard mode battle so you can kind of run the gambling odds of collecting not only the gear part that you need, but also some character shards. You're killing multiple birds with 1 stone doing this. Collect. And now we are at player level 15. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And thank you for following. May the Force be with you. I will see you in player level 15. As you can see, events just opened up, and I am curious to see what challenges they're going to show you. I definitely am, no kidding. Especially with this new layout. Anyways, may the Force be with you.